This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, July 14th. I'm James Spann. Some organized storms dropping southward into North Alabama tonight. Those will pack a punch. Let's go ahead and check things out. That's the big picture. Heat ridge is centered west of the state over Texas and Oklahoma. We have a northwest flow aloft, and big storms over Tennessee are dropping down this way. Hot today. Mostly 90s on the board. Birmingham, 94. Anniston, 92. Tuscaloosa, the hot spot as usual. They've got 98, but Cullman is only at 89. Haleyville, 91. We'll expect highs in the 90s every day for the rest of July, at least. That's a severe thunderstorm watch for much of Middle and East Tennessee until 9 o'clock Central Time tonight. You can see that impressive batch of storms. We've had tornado warnings even for parts of Northeast Tennessee with those. Those are producing hail, very strong winds, and those will likely cross into North Alabama late this afternoon. Accordingly, we have an enhanced risk of severe weather for the northeastern corner of the state. That's up around Jackson County. A slight risk down to Fayette and Birmingham and Roanoke, and a marginal risk down to York, Andalusia, and Dothan. And again, any storms that come through, especially over the northern quarter of the state, could produce some pretty strong winds this evening. We'll keep an eye on those. Tomorrow, there's a marginal risk statewide. The storms tomorrow will be pretty scattered in nature, but where they do form, they could be pretty strong. And then on day 3, which is Thursday, a marginal risk south of here, and as this upper high begins to strengthen again, most places will be just hot and dry on Thursday. Overall rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday morning. Heavier totals near the Georgia border, lighter totals near the Mississippi border, but your number will vary because of the scattered nature of these things. Claudette, the tropical storm well east of Maine, losing tropical characteristics in the colder water. That will be a post-tropical storm coming up on Nova Scotia tomorrow. But, of course, no impact for the United States, and the rest of the basin very quiet. All right, model fans, this is tomorrow. Upper high, a little west of here, trough on the east coast. And this is this evening at 6 o'clock coming off the HRRR. That's that batch of very strong storms. So looks like those storms should enter the Tennessee Valley of extreme North Alabama in the vicinity of 5 or 6 o'clock this afternoon. And again, we could see strong winds, some hail as they move south. But by 4 a.m., it just kind of fizzles out. This is way after midnight, so as the storms sink down toward Interstate 20, they should weaken, and the risk for Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston relatively small in terms of severe weather. Hopefully we'll get at least some rain from this. This is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And again, there could be a few scattered storms about. And the high tomorrow, probably low to mid-90s. The GFS is at 93. And then after that, the ridge begins to strengthen again. Thursday, we'll expect mid-90s. Both models are at 94. Lots of sun. The chance of any one spot getting a storm small. And that's the deal for Friday and the weekend. This is Friday. Highs mid to upper 90s maybe. And this is Saturday as the weekend begins. 594 heat ring beginning in Alabama, stretching west. And again, the GFS is printing 97. A storm possible, but they'll be widely spaced. Same thing on Sunday. Mid to upper 90s, hot, hazy, humid. Only isolated storms. Next week, same thing Monday. And this is a week from today, Tuesday, July 21st. Core of the heat slightly west of here, but it's just going to be hot and muggy and hazy and any storms isolated. Here's the end of the forecast, the end of next week, Friday, July 24th. Same thing, ridging here across the deep south. Partly sunny, hot, a few storms in scattered spots. Don't know if we hit 100. Again, these top-line numbers have been running a tad too high this season. But no doubt Saturday's going to be hot. We could see upper 90s in spots, and then really basically through the end of July. 90s during the day, morning lows around 70. Temperature anomalies July 22nd through July 28th, again above average for much of the deep south. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.